before you get into college, you need to know these things before you actually get into college and actually pursue your degree or whatever you're trying to go for. Most people do not want to go to college. People do not like it, but they don't want to be a disappointment to their family. They don't want to be like, hey, this is the way you go. And every parent is like, you got to go to college. You got to go to college. That's how you build your future, get a good job. But in this day and age, it's just not important anymore. You don't need to. But I'm not saying college is completely a scam. Depending on your degree and what you actually want to build your future for, go to college. It depending. And hopefully this video breaks down is, do you actually need college? Do you actually not? And don't get pressured into doing stupid things you don't want to do. And let's just get right into the video and hopefully you find some value. Okay, so before you even go to college, you have an idea what you want to do. Either you want to be a nurse or you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to do something. Or there's other people that don't know what they want to do. If you're that person that does not want to do, like you don't know what to do, don't go to college. It's just not like, because here's the thing, is if you pick a dumb degree, because you have to pick something, and you just go to college and just like, I want to do history. I like history. And you get a stupid degree in history. That's going to provide you nothing, and you have all this debt for no reason. Now, does that sound like a smart idea? No. But if you want to actually be a nurse, you're like, I really want to be a doctor. I want to help people. Then go to college. That's what you need to do. Like, you have to go to college for that. And if you're actually motivated to actually go to college for that. But also, if you don't like school, like if you don't hate school and you like literally like just got out of high school and you're like, oh, I cannot take school anymore, and then you're like, well, I should go to college for 4 years and lock in with it. Like, no, most people, if they have the choice to drop out, they're gonna drop out, and then they rack up all this debt for no reason. And student loans is the only loan that you have forever. You can't just go bankrupt on it. You have it forever. And people literally have student loans until they're like 50 years old, and then they die with all this debt, and they've had debt their whole life. That does not sound fair. Most colleges just want your money, and especially when you're young and you're 18. You're like, I don't know what I'm doing. People are giving bad advice here, left and right. Like, oh, go to college, build your future, and you're like, okay, I guess I'm gonna trust my parents. And then you go to college, build all this debt, you get a degree you don't even want, and then you leave college, and you're like, now I have this 60,000 student loan, and I'm not even making good money. It's just not like a smart decision anymore. Like you can make money without getting all this loan. Like it's not that difficult. And in this day and age, if you want to build business now, if you aspire, like for me, like I want to really be an entrepreneur. I want to start building businesses. I want to do all this stuff. I don't think college helps me with that. Like, yeah, you could take a business class and be like, but you're gonna learn from a teacher from that doesn't even know what to do and they just know how to teach it. They never had a business. They don't know what they're talking about. I want to know what I'm talking. And the quickest way to learn something is not from a teacher. It's just you do it. You take action. That is the best teacher in the world because you know what you just messed up. And once you keep going, you keep trying, the sky's the limit. Like you're gonna fail. You're gonna suck, no matter what you freaking do. If I played piano right now, I would suck at piano. I'd be like, I don't know what I'm doing. But if I locked in with it and I kept trying it over and over and over again, I didn't give up, I didn't get down on myself, I could be a good piano player. That's all it is. It's, are you willing to take the leap? And I don't think college is for that. They just want your money. And they know you're 18, you know you're young, you're stupid. You're not even fully developed yet. And they're like, hey, you need to go to college. You need to build a future. When at the end of the day, it's just not needed anymore. Now, I talked about this a little bit in the beginning, but are you pressured? That's the second thing, is don't feel pressured. I know I've felt this way a couple times because your parents do. They really want what's best for you. When they actually give you advice, they actually do. But you gotta realize that, like, back when they were a kid, like, college was almost like the only thing they had. They didn't, internet was just new. They didn't really, like, you had to be really smart to really do something. But in this day and age, there's social media everywhere. You can market something without even really having to pay real money. You can just post videos and you can do marketing if you want to start businesses or like actually do that type of field. But that's what I'm saying. Is like you don't really need college anymore. You see these kids making tons of money on social media or doing reselling. Like you really don't need all that college stuff anymore. Like it's right in front of you. And back then, yeah, you might have needed college. That might have been the go ahead, but times change. Especially with AI now, who even knows if jobs are going to be available in the future? And that's the thing, is that don't be pressured. Do not be pressured. My parents all the time were like, "Come on, you gotta go to college. You gotta do something. You don't want to like." And it kind of like gets in my head. They're like, "Oh, well, I don't want to be a failure. I don't want to do anything." But the thing is that like, if I force myself into college, or I go to a tech school, or I do something that I don't want to do, then I'm gonna hate myself. I'm not gonna enjoy my life. I want to do this. I want to make videos for people just like you that are stuck, or I want to build businesses because any ownership is how you make money. I'm gonna make money. I want to help my family. That's what I want to do. I just can't see myself going in the like clocking in all the time and be like, oh, can't wait till I leave like a little prisoner. Like I just cannot do that. And I want to build something for myself. I want to leave my life saying, man, I built something for myself. And I know you do too. If you're watching this video, you might want to do that. You want to build something. And yeah, going to a safe job, like that works. If you want to go to college, get a safe job, do it. But you don't need to go to college to get a safe job. You don't need to do that. Like you can still get a job no matter what. It might not be like crazy paying, but again, are you gonna lock in for school for like 4, depending on 8 years, depending on what you really want to do? Depends on the motivation. And just a lot of people get pressured into college and like you gotta go to college, you gotta go to college. And then you go to college and you like, this sucks. And then you drop all this money down and then you're like, well, I'm screwed. Like I'm in a freaking pickle right now. And then you drop out, you have all this debt, you can't get rid of it, and you're screwed almost right off the bat of your adulthood. You're screwed. And that's all because you got pressured because your family does want what's best for you, but they just don't know what they're talking about. And just it's just not the path to go. Do not get pressured into something you do not want to do. Do you actually want to go to college or do you not? Don't lean on someone else's advice. And now, if you're more like a visual learner, if you're like, I hate school. Like, I hated all my high school years. You know why? Because I just hate sitting down and listening to a teacher and I'm taking notes. Like, that's just not like it. Like, I want to do something. I want to like see. Like, I'm good with my hands. I want to like build something. I want to do something. I can't just sit down and be like, okay, that's how you do that. Take notes, take notes. Like, I just not the way I work. I want to like sit here. I want to start talking. I want to like. I really like talking. I want to like know what I'm doing. I want to build things. I want to be like on the creative side, like making thumbnails. Like that's what I want to do. And you might be like that. You might want to you want to work with your hands. You want to do things. And that is good. And that might mean that school is not for you. You can't sit down, which is good. I think if you're an A student, I truly believe that you might not be successful in life because you're always listening to your bosses, which is like listening to your bosses is like you're supposed to. They have the upper hand in you. But if you're always like down for them, you're always like, "Oh, yes, boss, I'll do this." Then are you really like successful? Are you really happy? Because everyone wants to be their own boss. I know some people, honestly, they're better employees than they are like trying to make their own business, and that's okay. People are all different. But I truly believe that anyone could really be financially free if they educate themselves on how to actually use their money and what they actually enjoy. Like you can, it's again, especially in this day and age, like whatever you enjoy, you can just post on social media. That's my ticket, I think, of building financial freedom and the dream career for most people. But that's not for you. That's okay. But I'm just saying, like, you don't have to be like the peasant to your boss all the time. Like, you don't have to be that. And if you're an A+ student, that's what people do. They're always like, oh, I gotta do my homework right away. I gotta do my homework right away. Here, teacher. Did I do a good job? Do a good job? Like, no, that's not how you do it. And then the people that are like C+ students are like, man, screw this dude. I'm gonna do my own thing. I want to have some fun. I want to build something. And 50-50 on those students, if you're a C+ student, most people will just like not do their homework, not care what people say, and do nothing with their life. But some C+ students are like, man, I don't want to do this. Let me try to build a business. Let me try to do something. Let me try to like work. And those are the students that tend to be successful in life because they found what they loved and they just worked on it and they just did it. That's really life. Is you see all these business owners, they just did something they loved and then they sold it to people. That's what it is. That's all it is in life. If you want to build money, you have to just have a passion for something you love and then just put it out in the world. And if people really like it, then you're gonna grow and you're gonna make more money. That's how it is. And you just build a product off of it. It's hard. It's definitely difficult. And That's why most people pick a safer route because they're like, I don't know what I'm doing. But at the end of the day, it's really worth it. If you really have a passion for it and you enjoy it, like I wake up every day, I'm like, I cannot wait to make a video. Like I want to do this. How's this thumbnail gonna work? Like I actually enjoy it. Like I don't. It's not a hassle for me. I enjoy it. And if you have that type of motivation for yourself and whatever you're doing, then go for it. And you might not make money right away. It took me forever, and I still really don't make a lot of money. You see this YouTube channel; it's really not growing. But I just want to help people. I enjoy it, and I want to keep doing it no matter what. And I hope you just have the passion to follow your dreams and don't get locked down in college if that's not really what you want to do. If you want to grow, if you want to start getting yourself out there in the world, start posting on social media. That's my number one thing to young people in this world is that just start posting on social media, no matter what you like, just whatever you actually enjoy, just talk about it. If you're good at editing, like edit and just sell it and just put it out to the world, and people are gonna like it, no matter what. You just gotta work on it and be dedicated for it. You do not need college for that. I know I was rambling there for a second, but back to the college thing is this is the last thing, and this is probably the most important thing, is that if you do want to go to college and you're thinking about going to college, is pick something that is worth the debt, you know? Like you're gonna make their money back. Like again, like if you want to be a doctor, you want to be a surgeon, like that's good debt. I think that's honestly, if you actually are motivated to be like, this is what I want to do, this is my passion, then go for it. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna make that money and you're gonna pay off that debt, and it paid off really well because you actually found a good career you really want to do. But is the debt that you're consuming really good for your future? Again, like most people, like they get all this debt and then they're like, I don't know what I want to do. History major, and then they do a history major, and it's like, what? Like you can't use anything for that. And then they make no money, and then they have this stupid loan. It's just not worth it. And people like to take advantage of 18-year-olds because they don't know what they're doing. People are getting pressured. They're like, go to college, go to college. And then they're like, yeah, we'll take your money. And they really don't care about the student. They just want the money. If I was a college, I'd be like, history is not the right path, dude. And that's why you guys got to do your own research about like what you really want to do. But is it worth the debt? No matter what you're trying to do, is it worth it? And honestly, if you're trying to get a high-paying job like that, that's the only time it's really worth the debt. And don't take anything else if it's not really worth it. If you can just take a normal paying job, not worth it. And I hope you guys found value in this video today. I hope it's kind of a lot. I kind of rambled a little bit, but I hope you sticked around and you actually now you know it's like, oh, should I go to college? Do I hate school? Do I not want to like sit in a desk all the time? I hope you found that. I hope you actually don't go to college, honestly, and just work on yourself and build a business out of it. But I'm not you. I can't tell you what to do. And if you want to go to college, then go for it. I'm not like, go for it. But I hope you guys found value in this video today. I'll see you guys around.